she's telling me to mention that. When it's a parallel, either your daughter is like just like somebody else, or there could be like a date on the calendar, like the week she was born, somebody else's birthday is that same week, or
Well,
there's
no.
like two things together. That's a parallel for
My
me.
sister had her second child 21 days after she was born. They're
Okay.
pretty the same age.
Okay, because she tells me there's a parallel with somebody else.
Yeah.
So as long as you understand what it is. So even though she's been gone a long time.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
And you could stop me if I'm wrong. She was conceived, and I didn't know the sex of the baby. But one night I was sleeping. It was very early on, maybe a couple weeks in, and I felt like an energy in the room, but a female energy, like a motherly energy. And I said, I feel like it was a great aunt or a great grandmother, and she was like delivering the baby to me. Like, as sick as that sounds, I felt it, and I woke up like, what's going on here?
That's not unusual. That's actually, I've actually heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've actually felt that myself.
You've had such cool things happen.
Well, you know what's so interesting though? When you described the babies being 21 days apart, I don't think that's what she was referring to. Again, I don't want you to make the information fit.
Okay.
It could be that, but I'm actually thinking there's a parallel between your daughter and your grandmother. Something they either share in common, some trait they carry the same, or something that your daughter, how old's your daughter now?
2.5.
Okay, so as she grows, you might recognize something in her that she's doing and say, oh my God, my grandmother used to do the same thing. Or there's like watch for that, because she wants to take ownership of it. She wants to claim it, and she's smiling and she's laughing, and she makes me feel like she's like me. She's like, there's a parallel, and I don't know what it is. So watch
She
for
is
that.
the ringleader already in her daycare.
Your mother's going to recognize it because you really didn't have a relationship with her, so you may not know. She's going to know, so she's just bringing it up.
Okay.
But she loves that baby. She's very protective. Now, are you planning to have another child?
Yeah, we want to soon.
Okay, because she says another one's coming, so she's validating that for you.
Oh.
So, grandma again.
She validating the sex of this child?
You have one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be male. I think you're going to have a boy with the next one. You are going to have another one because she shows me 2 children around you. And I do feel like it's probably going to be male. Which is probably what you're hoping for or your husband's hoping for.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She shows me that. And they'll be very different, she said. Some kids are alike, siblings. Other times, totally different. She's showing me very different. She says to tell you she likes your husband.
Oh, thank you.
That he's a really good guy. He's a really good guy. I don't remember him. I remembered your face as soon as I saw you. I'm trying to think of what he looks like. I can't remember him. But she likes him. She's saying really good guy. She's very happy that you're with him. And he's a good daddy, she says. He's a good father. Where's the Dan connected to you? Dan? Danny? Danielle?
Danielle, my friend.
Your friend?
I have a best friend, Danielle, and I have another really good friend, Danielle, very close to me.
Okay. She's just acknowledging that. She made me feel like somebody here, but to just acknowledge
there? That dog?
No, that's here. She wants to let you know she's around you and she sees you and she knows
about Danielle?
That's connected. That's a connection for you. That's what it's like, a way to validate. I'm around you, even though you don't know me. I know you.
Oh wow, that's it. That's cool.
Okay, let's get back to your dad now. Now I felt him step forward again. I feel like, did your dad work a lot when he was here?
No. Honestly,
She said the same thing to me last time, and I kept going, no.
Well, was there an issue about like work or working a lot for him? Like, maybe I'm misreading this. Maybe it was that he didn't like to work a lot.
Exactly.
Because there's something about that
exactly.
he wants
He
me to
didn't.
say.
I loved him, but no, he didn't.
Okay, because I'm screwing it up
He
the
had
way
a
I'm
problem.
interpreting it. Okay. Okay, so, because there's a reference to that about working a lot. So it's the opposite way. He didn't like to work a lot.
No. He had his problems.
On your dad's side of the family, was there also family issues with somebody not talking to somebody else, or I'm feeling like the family's either fragmented, that's my word for it, like when they're not.
Yeah.
Like you guys, I said before, you're close-knit in your family. Your father's family, not so much.
No, they.
I'm
they
getting
were-
there's
yeah,
issues
they
with
had
that.
their problem.
Okay. But your father makes me feel like stupid stuff. Like some of it
Exactly.
was like stupid stuff. He's emphasizing that for me. It's like, shouldn't have been the big deal that it was. Stupid things.
Right.
There's a singer in that family also. Who's known for the big voice? I think it's on your dad's side.
No one I know.
It's a male. It's on your dad's side. It could have been like an uncle, or maybe it's like your father's uncle.
That's
Or
possible,
grandfather, or
but-
somebody who had a big booming voice. They like
Okay.
to sing.
Okay.
Okay, you don't know who it is though.
No.
They're Italian also?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you guys ever do like Ancestry, or if you.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's telling me you have family on the across the pond in Italy.
Oh, yeah.
There's family there.
I haven't found them.
You haven't found them yet? Okay, that could be the reason he brings it up, because I feel like you might.
Oh.
Like there's a line of family, you just haven't gone back far enough, or you haven't.
We're
like,
having a difficulty with the names, and I mean not on so much on
Wait a
his
minute. You're
side.
saying on my dad's side, there's still family across the pond.
He says your mother's side too, but you have family across the pond. You have family in Italy.
We often wonder about it because on my father's side we know who they are, but on her side,
I keep asking my
It was
mother
so
questions
long
again.
ago.
She don't remember.
She doesn't remember.
know.
Okay.
And you have to remember with birth certificates and that back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. He says to look. Okay, so this could be difficult for you. Where you're going to find the information is through the churches. Okay, in Italy,
oh, okay,
they keep records for centuries,
okay,
and they keep really good records. The problem, though, is that when you're trying to trace a family line in Europe, you either have to get a special international account through Ancestry, or
my mother-in-law, my in-laws live there.
okay, but if you have family there, they could do a little bit of the
Yeah.
legwork for you. But I think you're going to find something. I think that's the reason he's bringing it up, because there is family lines still there.
Oh,
Well, you see,
awesome.
what disturbs me too is that I have information like my grandmother's, his mother's maiden name,
Okay,
but my grandmother was married twice,
okay.
so
So it gets
it
confusing
gets
because there's
confusing
more.
because
Okay,
I know her family came from Calabria. I'm not sure where his family.
you're going to find something. That's
Oh,
why your
that'll be
father.
cool.
That's why he's bringing it up. That's why your grandfather's bringing it up, because I feel like there will be like some kind of news. Like it's just sometimes you get one little tiny piece of information,
Yeah.
and
How many
then that
times I went
opens
back
up.
on the ships and everything trying to find people
Yeah.
coming in?
Yeah.
Like my grandmother's the one.
So I don't know where that is. Calabria, is that like the
Southern
middle?
Italy.
Southern.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's
Right
not
across from
northern.
Sicily.
I know it's not
Right.
northern. Okay, you're gonna find something.
Okay,
You're gonna
Okay.
find something.
Good.
So you have to get busy looking at that.
okay.
Because he makes me feel like that would be exciting for you. And if your in-laws are there and live there, they actually live there now. That's
Yeah.
their home.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're planning to make a trip there,
We're going.
And go.
In
Okay.
July.
Okay. So you need to go to the churches. That was the key that he told
Okay.
me.
Oh yes. Can
You
imagine
go to the
how-
churches and you look, and they're going to find something.
It's
You're going to
not
get a
the immediate
lead.
church. You have to find the town they came from.
She's
Those
going to find.
churches.
Oh, I can tell you, she's going to find something out. I don't know.
It's a definite.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And that's who has the booming voice?
Somebody on your father's side of the family. The only thing I can tell you, it's a male. So I don't know if he's talking about himself, or he's talking about his father, or a brother, or an uncle, or where this is. But they would have been known for their singing. You may find that out. You may, if you start the trail, you can open up a trail
Yeah.
of people.
Right.
You may find out, somebody sang in the opera, or somebody did
I was
this, or
just gonna
somebody
say,
was
maybe
known
we're
for
related
it.
to Enrico Caruso. Yeah, really.
Your dad only brought that up, I think, because he likes that you do that.
Oh, because he
'Cause
saw that I searched on.
Yeah,
it.
because I think for him, it's kind of like he likes the notion of family, because there was a lot of issues with family. Okay,
Right.
and it's like you're trying to piece together, like put the pieces
I am.
together, because family is important to you.
Yeah.
So he likes that. He's acknowledging you for that. He didn't always have that in his family. There's a lot of issues there with who
Right.
Yeah.
was mad at who, and we know how the Italian thing goes.
Yeah. It's always over nothing.
Your dad is also, your grandfather is very proud of what you do or the work you do or that, like, how far you've come. He's telling me to acknowledge you for that. I'm
Thank
very
you.
proud of that. Can I ask you something? Do you have issues with your lungs or breathing or something that?
I had breast cancer.
Okay.
Is
So
that what
it's
he's
here.
bringing up?
Because he makes me feel like he puts healing around this for you. And he went like this to me. So I thought it was lungs, but if it's breast, it's the same place. So he puts healing around this and he says, so you take care of this, he makes me feel like you're not in any danger or anything, but he puts healing around this for you. How cool is that? Good.
That is.
She's a heavy smoker, so she
But
needs
I
it.
am. So.
Okay. So, your lungs, you gotta be careful, know. It could also be his way of saying, kind of pay attention to this area. So you got breasts, one thing, lungs is something else, you don't want to have a recurrence of this. You're currently smoking?
Yeah.
So your dad watches over you. He's also very protective of you, watches over your mom. Now, your father and mother, did they not always get along, like on the same page with the way they thought? Because he makes me feel like oil and water sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. But he's watching it for her.
Okay.
He's watching it for her. Your mother, does she stay on top of things with like physicals and gets checked and
I have to stay on top of it.
Okay. But are you up to date with that?
Oh, yeah.
Like she's okay. Because he's making me feel like she needs to do that. Okay. Because her condition might be very fluid. Like changing, new things might crop up. Like she's got to pay attention to things.
Oh, okay.
It's a boy. You're going to have a boy. He's mentioning that too. It's not too far off either, so you better get ready.
Right, we're planning soon.
Yeah, it's not that far off.
Yeah.
Oh, Italy, here she comes.
You might actually, this might be a 2017 baby for you. Because
That's what we were hoping.
Yeah, because I'm feeling like you might be pregnant by the end of the year.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Try.
Like that's the time frame I'm getting? Okay.
She likes to go to Italy and get pregnant.
It's the most relaxing.
Oh, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. Inspirational. You have all that beautiful scenes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and she's so relaxed. They both relax in their jobs and everything.
They can make babies.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's around you. Your dad is around you.
I was wondering.
I feel like you're going to kind of pick up on him from time